Yeah, I mean, how? I mean, you would have to be a caster for that to even be possible. You have to exactly know which mobs you're gonna go after too, because there's so many mobs that you know are have ranged abilities, like shooting a bow or throwing a thrown weapon or something. Yeah, maybe it's like a nature damage or something. It looks like we've got a fresh Ani buff too. Where are we going? Yeah, where are we gonna go? Yeah, we don't really have much left in the crater, just Ucha. Got Ucha and we got the Markawi. Yeah, that's the big not a Devilsaur, but he's a big Ravasaur. I'm thinking Felwood is probably. Yeah.
Light be with you.
All right. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Go with honor.
Yeah. All right. In flight. Oh, I can't open my evergreen herb casing when I'm in flight. Oh, let's stop in Iron Forge on our way through. Hit the little stop button. There's a quest. A little slime goes a long way. What level's your rogue? Yeah, lockpicking is a good thing to have, for sure. Yeah, yeah, because you get a lot of little junk boxes from those guys. Yeah, you don't usually get much out of the junk boxes themselves. Um, a little bit of coin, um, and then some poison reagents, usually flash powder, stuff like that. Yeah, I typically get the same stuff. Most of it I just vendor it because it's the reagents for the poisons I never make.
Salutations!
There's another quest back here that I don't remember where it takes us. Yeah. Oh, that's Ashara. Okay. I'll pick that up later. Oh, investigate the area. I don't know. It tells us. Yeah, it tells us to go talk to another guy, and he gives us the quest. I think this might be the one to get the rubbings off the Naga runes, and then swim out to that island and shoot the flare. Yeah, I typically don't do it. Yeah, yeah, I'm good with not doing that one.
No. See you soon.
The name's not ringing a bell. Oh yeah, that starts the quest line to go into Sunken Temple. Yeah, there's several parts of that quest chain. Um, you have to kill a whole bunch of things in Blasted Lands, and then turn that stuff into him. You have to kill like 30 of the cultists, and then you have to kill a bunch of the hellbores to get some drop off of them, and then he sends you into Sunken Temple. Yeah, having those buffs would be nice. We only got one Morrow Grain. End of Sungrass. Where are you going? Oh, okay.
I supply only the finest goods. See you around.
Yeah, at this point, the only thing to spend money on is training. I don't remember. I've only got 2 empty bank slots, so that would be 50 and 100. I think we've already bought the 25 gold one. Yeah, I've got 112 slaughter in the bank and 3 10s. So I'll be upgrading those bags. Yeah, I'm at 46 total. 46.99. One of the first times I think I've had more gold than you. Oh yeah. Uh, I haven't 100% decided yet. Pally tanks are the absolute best 5-man heroic tanks. By far, no questions asked. Nobody will argue that. Well, Warriors, I don't remember exactly what all the changes were. Warriors currently cannot use Thunderclap in defensive stance, but they can in TBC.
How may I help? Be
All right,
careful.
so we go into Ashara. I don't remember where that came in. So Cleave, I think hits. Yeah, Cleave hits 3 mobs, and Thunderclap will hit 4. But they still, even with the improvements that Warriors had, they still do not hold a candle to Pallies for AoE threat. But yeah, I suppose it's probably a good idea for me to look at what that final patch entailed for Warriors. But yeah, I mean, Warriors I think still make better main tanks. I think they still have better, especially for hard hitting bosses. Um, they still have an easier time of getting to crushing immune, and they still have more mitigation. Oh crap! Buttons. That's one thing a Pally is missing. Yeah, so defensive stance mitigates all damage by 10%, which includes magic. Pallies don't have that, and druids don't have that. So Pallies and druids will take more damage by magic bosses. In addition, warriors have spell reflect, which um, has some bosses it can be used on. Um, I don't have the list in front of me as far as what boss abilities can be reflected, but some can. But the big thing is defensive stance mitigates 10% of all damage, which includes magic. So warriors do make better magic boss tanks. So for raiding, typically what you're going to probably have is you're probably going to have either a warrior or a bear for the main tank, and you're probably going to have a pally or a bear as your off tank. Um, if you have a warrior, they're going to be the main tank. So if it's like a warrior bear, the warrior is going to be the main tank, the bear is going to be the off tank, and then if there's nothing to off tank, the bear can just go cat, and provide decent DPS. And if it's a warrior pally, the warrior is going to be the main tank simply because he has better mitigation abilities, and the pally, they'll be the off tank usually. But you know, all 3 tanks can main tank now. Um, it's not like before where you know your main tank was going to be a warrior by default, with the exception of occasionally a bear could tank stuff. In a raid environment, a pally was never really going to be a tank. There are a couple guilds on Pagel that have pally main tanks, um, but they have to do some cheesy stuff in order to hold threat. Like spamming Blessing of Kings, because buffs generate threat. So in between consecrates, you're basically just burning through Symbol of Kings to keep rebuffing and spamming Kings on people, because I think Kings is the one that provides the most threat of all the buffs. So I mean, there's a lot of gimmicky stuff you have to do, which is why in classic and vanilla, pallies were never main tanks. They're good for five mans. I mean, they absolutely are great for five mans, especially some of the undead instances. Right. That's kind of a mechanic that people theory crafted out on the private servers. Yep. So yeah, if you roll forward with the pally, in fact, I've got a level 15 pally I started. Um, yeah, I'm probably gonna level that pally. I don't know if I'm gonna throw gold at him to, you know, get the Mardon carries and stuff like that. But I'm gonna level that guy, and basically just for that reason, because they make great five-man tanks. I don't think that'll be my main. Um, um, you know, Pallies. Yeah, ret Pallies actually do decent damage in TBC. I haven't looked at the theory crafting or the whatchamacallits to see for sure if you should even consider bringing one, but I think they're better. Yeah, I think Pallies in yeah. Yeah, ret is actually a viable spec in TBC, just like Prot is. In vanilla, the bad thing about Pallies is that really the only viable spec for high end rating is Holy. And, when it comes to Holy, they're kind of a one trick pony in that they basically spam one ability and they can keep spamming it for the duration of the entire raid. Once you get enough crit, I mean, you basically have infinite mana. Yeah. Your horse is running sideways. Yeah, every once in a while you get that bug where a character, their direction that they're running doesn't update on the client side. Oh, now you're normal. Yeah, now you're normal. What did you do? Well, only briefly. Now you're running at like a 40-degree angle. Yeah, it reset it when you stopped, but now your character is always going to be pointing that direction even when we turn. I see that all the time. I don't know why it does it. It never happened in Classic, so this is a bug that was introduced in the new client. And yeah, and it's existed since launch. Day one, people were running, cockeyed. Yeah, that's where I see it most of the time as well. Kind of took the long way around, I guess, but oh well. No, we should have just run straight across, like through the demon village and everything. Since we ran all the way down the road and around, it might have actually been quicker to go to Astranar and run. Because you had that extra flight time to go all the way to Ashara, and then we took the long roadway around. But whatever. It's safe. Nothing bad happened. We didn't, you know, disconnect in the middle of a demon instance and die to a bunch of level 25s. Yeah, that'd be a big surprise if you're a level 25, character wandering around. I'm gonna check the spawn location over here. Nope, I don't see a thing. Did you go back and rewatch the um, starship landing and then later explosion? And as I'm losing one wolf, I pick up another, so I'm going to circle around again. Looks like you're doing okay. I picked him up.
The winds guide you.
The winds guide you.
Just because I have room in my quest log.
I am on
Some of them I think we can do. Yeah. Yeah, the forces of Jadenar, that can be sketchy, especially when you go down into that cave. That's something that will be out leveled before we do it. Right now, I'd say we just grind on these guys for a little bit. One of these guys puts a curse on. I forget if it's the gardeners or not. For the most part, this is kind of a low risk area too. They're all a few levels lower than us. You know, not real dangerous. This one. All right, so we got Gardener War. Did we complete everything? No, we still need Pathfinders. Another one behind us. Yeah. I clearly stunned that guy, but he still got that curse off on you. Curse is nasty. 50% reduced healing. Yeah, we can do it, but there's plenty of other targets here. We're destroying these guys pretty quick. One behind us to the left. Yeah, good play. Yeah, the other guy was a patrol that got proximity aggroed by the Pathfinder that was sitting there just blasting at us. Yeah, he kind of walked down the hill here. We can easily handle multiples on these guys. Yeah, if you had the debuff and we had like a pack of 4, that could be a problem. I might find it challenging to heal through the damage with the debuff on. Yeah, it does. One thing to try, um, don't bother sundering these guys once they get below like half health. Save the rage. And if you can pool rage to where you go into the next mob with, like 75 or higher rage, then it's easier to front load a little bit of damage. And if we do get multiples, you've got the rage to immediately go into a sweeping strikes cleave. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes it's definitely worth fishing for overpowers. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I got stack and a half already. I'm pretty sure I didn't have any coming into this. And someone's already on it. Yeah, he gives like a lot more rep. It's like I don't think so. I've never remembered a quest to kill that guy. Yeah, I think he's just a named mob that gives more rep is all he is. Because after we turn in this quest, he gives us the quest to go talk to the other furball guy up at the north. Yeah. We are almost up to unfriendly. We Yeah. We might have enough rep once you turn this in to get through the tunnel. I'm gonna hang a right and check for this Songflower. Nope, it's not one here. Yep. Yeah, you turn. Yeah, what you do is you turn in those little clump things, and then that gives you the salve that will let you cleanse a corrupted Songflower. Sometimes they spawn cleansed, and you can just use them. But sometimes, if they spawn as corrupted, you can use the salve to cleanse it and immediately use it. Yep. I have it, but I don't have any timers because you'd get the timers from people in your guild that visited them, and then once it starts a timer, everyone knows how much time is left. But I've got the World Buff add-on, and it shows me all the locations, but none of them have active timers. Which makes sense because there's probably nobody in the guild up here running around looking at them. I know, right? All right, so go find some oozes. And we have the rep we need to get through the tunnel now, too. Wait, there's another Songflower spawn over here. Let me take a quick peek. It's here, but it's not active. So I can't get a timer off of it. Yes, yeah. You just have to be all clicking at once, and that's what they do a lot of times when the timer is about to expire. Is you just get a bunch of people around it, and you just start spam clicking on the flower, and then when it becomes active, everyone would have clicked it at approximately the same time, with spell batching and whatnot, and so you would all get the buff at the same time. Otherwise, if you just roll up to one that's already active, you pretty much just have to do a countdown, 3, 2, 1, click. And because of Discord delay, typically the person who says click will actually click a half a second after they say click. At least that's what I do. Who's this? No, I've tried many times. Well, I wonder if we can do it in the spell batching window. Alright, so let's try it. I'll do a countdown. Alright, I'll go 3, 2, 1, click. When I say click, we'll click. Do it on the next one then. Okay, this is for real this time. 3, 2, 1, click. Yeah, you have to target it. Alright, we'll do it. We'll do it again. I stopped my click. Alright, 3, 1, click. I got it, but it doesn't look like you did. Or did you? Nice. Okay, so we can double down. We just have to hit the spell batching window. Okay, 3, 2, 1, click. I may have been too far behind. Nope, I got it. Um, I don't think they've said exactly when. It's on the PTR now, but I don't know. Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1, click. Three, two, one, click. 'You're done on these, right? Last 2 that I need. Yeah, there's a small camp of them here, and they're looks like they're all dead. Yeah, it's just a small camp that only has some of them. The other camp has all the other guys, and then the named one we need. Yep, I just need the quest. You can have all the stuff. Yeah, these are the tainted ones. All right, 3, 2, 1, click. Oh crap! All right, on the one we just killed. 3, 2, 1, click. All right, another one. All right, looks like we're both on the same one we just killed. 3, 2, 1, click. Three, 2, 1, click. 3, 2, 1, click. 3, 2, 1, click. 2, 1, click. Now we got verifying the corruption up ahead. Alright, here's a corrupted songflower. So if we had the salve, we could cleanse them. Yeah, those elites are bad news. So here's a horror. There's 2 beasts over this way. Let's drag this guy back around towards the road. Yeah, Infernal's still coming. Alright, I see a horror up here. Where did he go? He was like right here. Yeah, 'cause that's a beast up there. Yeah, yeah, I had him targeted. And then, I don't know. There's a beast. So I've got Yeah, there's the skull coming at us, and then there's a circle coming around the other side of the tree. But that skull will turn and walk back towards the road. The circle up ahead of us, I don't know where his patrol goes. Yeah, there's a couple beasts up here. Where are you at? I see where you're at. Yeah, all I'm seeing are beasts. Alright, yeah, it's safe. There's no infernals coming right now, it looks like. Skull's coming back, looks like. I don't see the circle. Oh, I see him. He's up here. More beasts. Oh, I see a horror. I don't think that goes through up there. There's two infernals this way. No, this little spot is a dead end. This is where. Oh, mithril, nice. This is where the warlock comes to do their quest to be able to summon the infernal. There's this busted up infernal right here, Crocius. as part of the Warlock quest. You have to resurrect him and then kill him. Now behind us there is a pathway that goes through that kind of goes up and around into a bunch of other mobs. Yep, I got one. Beth says hi. I need to check Discord and see what the buff schedule looks like. The calendar says 4 p.m. There's going to be a 1240 heart, but nothing posted on the Dragon Slayer Discord. Yeah, they're spawning here somewhere. Rare Elite 56. Yeah, we probably don't want to tangle with him. I put a skull on him. Inventory's full. How's this possible? Oh, I need my herbs. Evergreen pouch. We haven't been doing that. Okay, more sungrass. At the very bottom of the cave, there was a named mob that I saw before. I guess I didn't realize maybe he's a rare spawn. But I've got a skull on his head, so we should see him coming from a ways off. I suspect he's at the very bottom of the cave where I saw that named before. Maybe I just didn't realize that he's a rare. If we do encounter him, though, our only option is stand and fight. I don't want to run out of this place and, you know, aggro 8 guys. Some of these guys can root, which can be sketchy. Like that. Sure, yeah. Yeah, you can just hit me with it. $14 to a Flesh Ripper. Yep. No, Mithril down here. Oh, I'm good. I'm still 80%. Ooh, instant. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll be taking that for sure. Inventory's full. My ass. I'll find something. Here's some pumpkins. Yeah, I'm kind of curious if what I remember having at the end of this cave where the named guy was is true because we're almost there. No, he's not. This isn't the. Okay, something's different. Maybe it was down the other side tunnel where it. Yeah, there was. It must have been the other side because this doesn't. The side that I remember opens up into a bigger room. Yeah, kind of. I mean, I don't think it had a pool. I don't remember a pool, but it was a little bit bigger room. It looks like we have some respawns too, so charge that guy and fight right on him. Similar, yeah. I bet he's down this tunnel. Yeah, I bet that's where he's at. That's why it went off again, because we circled around and we got close to that room. Yeah, that warrior's been outside playing around. He must have cleaned up everything and he's coming in now. Oh, there's some that are up out here. Quite a few, actually. Looks like they're all up. It could be, but he's only level 52 warrior. Oh, he's coming back out. Need to find one more. He's doing the quest, I think, but he's probably trying to stay in a safe area. Warrior by himself, 2 levels lower than the mobs. Yeah, you don't want to get too cornered. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they all just kind of respawn suddenly. I don't know. Let's check the Songflower up here. Ooh, cleanse Songflower. Probably have to kill this bear. Same thing as the oozes. I'll do a countdown. 3, 2, 1, click. All right. 3, 2, 1, click. All right, an hour, an extra 5% crit. And all attributes by 15, so that's not bad. And now I have a timer on that. So it's got, I thought it was a 30-minute timer, but it's counting down from 25 minutes. I could have swore they were 30 minutes on those things. That rare? 6,500. So about double a normal mob. Yeah, and he's 4 levels above, so he can crush. And you'll have glancing blows on everything. We did, but we got this other guy to turn in a quest too. Nice legs. 17 strength, 1% chance to crit. No stam. Might be a little bit low for those guys, so I don't remember what level they are. I think they're like 54, 55. Yeah, that guy's a 55. That'll be a come back and do later. There's a high probability of getting multiples down in there. Yeah. Ooh, another cleansed songflower. Too bad we don't need it. Yes, there is actually. Kind of up and around the corner up here.
Ishnu Allah.
Yeah, I've only got one. Um, I would save them. Just, we might get enough that one of us can turn it in at some point. But I can hold them if you want. Well, I've got the one that I found today.
I am honored. Elune, light your path. Elune be with you.
All right, I got a marrow grain out of that, so I got 7 total. Yeah, I've got 5 ungrown soil. I've got 1 seed packet left. I've only got 7 marrow grain. Yeah.
Be careful.
Okay. With this kind of luck, yeah. When we swing back by Darnassus, we should probably pick up that other quest for the feathers. For the ones in Winter Spring. Just in case you don't make it by there. Let me look. I got you on follow. I don't see anything. I just see the one in Ruthven Village. Oh, that's a level 58 quest. I'm not going to bother. That's red. Yeah, I dropped that. No, we gotta take the sword down to what's her nuts up here.
How are you? Keep your feet on the ground.
I don't think so.
Great to meet you. Be good.
I did not. Right, yeah, that would be unfortunate.
Hi.
Yeah, I have to go talk to Gregan, which I think we have 2 quests to talk to him now. I didn't pick up the other Winterfall one, because that's killing these Furbolgs up here. That's going to be high level. Yeah. There is a engineering vendor in Everlook. Maybe worth stopping there to see what patterns he's got. Yeah, that might work. That's kind of how my HyperX headset works. It's got a USB dongle kind of, and then the headset just has a single jack that plugs into that. And in fact, that's kind of how my Logitech ones worked. They had separate mic and uh, headset jacks, but both of them plugged into the dongle. Tell you what, though, I really do enjoy this HyperX headset that I have. I've got the HyperX headset and I've got a HyperX keyboard, and I've thoroughly enjoyed both. Yeah, yeah, it's got the HyperX uh, equivalent of the red switches, so they're not super clicky. Um, they don't have that tactile click on them, which is nice because sometimes I've used mechanical keyboards that are real clicky. It gets annoying. Yeah, these don't have that tactile click on them, but they do. They're not super quiet, but they're not clacking all the time. They have a nice feel to them. I was gonna run up and talk to that engineering vendor real quick. Yeah. Since we're here, all right. Powerful C-Forium, Masterwork Target Dummy, Delicate Arcanite Converter. Uh, the Masterwork Target Dummy. Oh, it's a pattern. Um, well, a lot of the high-level stuff, anything beyond like 250, typically is not taught at the trainer. You have to go get the pattern somewhere. Some of it is vendors, some of it is farmed. It's a gold 60 and it takes 275. It's a limited supply, so I grabbed it. I'll just throw it in the bank. I don't see anything else there that would be really important. There's another vendor up here. I don't. Yeah, there's a tailoring pattern, a rune cloth bag pattern, and an enchanting pattern. Alright. Most of it is this chick in the bank area. He, yeah, she sells the rune cloth bag. This chick here. In fact, she's got one on her. It took me a couple of hours, I think, to get my. There's a macro you can use that will open the vendor and buy whatever is in a very specific slot, and so what it does is you basically just spam the button. It'll open up the window if there's something in slot 31. I think it was 31. I don't remember for sure, but if there was something in slot 31, it would buy it. All right, where are we going? Call. So yeah, if there was something in slot 31, it would buy it. Well, she has, I think, 30 things normally. Oh, King's Blood. All right, Rutherford Village.
Good luck.
And so you just keep spamming that, and when something respawns on her vendor list, it will just buy it, basically, because you just keep spamming it. And so I got, several enchanting recipes. I got the other tailoring recipe, and then finally the bag recipe respawned, and I got that. But when I did it, there was like 3 people standing around her doing the same thing. So it's like, you just sit there and you just keep spamming the button, and hopefully you get lucky. Hopefully the other people aren't using the macro. They're just opening it up, looking, closing, opening, looking, closing. Whereas I had the macro running, so it would actually do it so fast you didn't even see the window pop up. Wait, what? That just means I don't have a timer on it. Nova World Buffs. That's the add-on that also shows the timers on the Songflowers. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could have. I think we only had 4 minutes missing on ours. Well, and that very well could be. I've noticed on even on Pagel, you know, Westfall is crawling with people. Um, I was having a hard time questing on my pally because all the quest mobs are dead. It's crawling with people. So, it could be, people leveling new tunes, to go into TBC with. I've seen a lot of warlocks and hunters, and they are both super powerful in TBC. Yeah. And warlocks, by the time you get towards like the later half of it, with their scaling, when you get to Black Temple, warlocks become real powerful. Warriors and rogues kind of taper off quite a bit. Yeah, so Kingfisher is going to move forward. I have a feeling that a lot of us are not going to move forward with Kingfisher. for the reason you stated. Um, the raid size is going to go from 40 to 25. There's not going to be enough room to squeeze 45 to 50 raiders into a 25-man format. Um, and I had a conversation with one of the officers from Nefarious Intent. Um, it must have been Thursday. I think it was Thursday. Yeah, because the raid was Wednesday, and then he wanted to talk to us after raid, but Tig and I were pretty whooped, so we just went to bed. But it sounds like there's some discontent at the leadership level with how a few things were handled in the merger. Um, some promises that were made were kind of um, pulled back on, and some of the officers are just not real happy with the way our guild leader is managing a few things. So at some point immediately prior to TBC, it sounds like Galdera, who was our former guild leader, is going to be pulling out, and quite a few of the Nefarious Intent originals are going to be leaving as well. Good probability that Tag and I will follow Galdera. Um, Back to something. Um, what I was talking to him about Thursday night was, a little bit about, what Tag and I's plans were, and how we thought about the whole idea, because he wanted us to go with him. And they're not sure if they're going to go back to being Nefarious Intent or if they want to create something new. I'm kind of in favor of creating something new. Um, Nefarious Intent as a guild name was kind of the child of the previous guild leader, and Galdera kind of inherited that name and all the people in it. And so I don't know that there's a lot of sentimental attachment to that name, so it may be something new. Um, we'll just have to see. But there's just some conflicts that have been kept at the leadership level. Tig and I weren't really aware that there is some discontent. From our perspective, things looked to be going well, and I think among the rank and file members, it's been going well. But the officers don't seem to really care for Tabin's leadership style.
How may I help?
All right, another stack of 20. What do you mean? Frost oil. Oh, that's nice. Restorative potion, magic resistance. The frost oil, you can, well, we still need invisibility pots. I was thinking we could do the quest for the, oh, whatchamacallit, the nifty stopwatch, but I think we still need invisibility potions for that. That's the Badlands. That's the quest line for the Nifty Stopwatch. I mean, the Nifty Stopwatch would be worth getting, um, but you have to turn in that frost oil first, and then the next part you have to turn in some health pots and an invisibility pot, I think, or lesser invisibility. So that's going to be the challenge. Even if you can get the frost oil part done, you'd still need the second part.
Greetings. Goddess, watch over you.
Ooh, Marrow Grain, 3 of them. Yeah, he sells.
Hello.
Arcane Elixir. That's nice if I was a caster. Elixir of Demon Slaying. That's going to be nice. When we start demons, I'll give that to you so you can do some choppy choppy. Detect Undead. That's kind of not helpful. Yeah, I bought 20. So yeah, if you buy 10 between the two of us, hopefully we can get enough to get the second turn in.
Till next we meet.
I wonder how much do we get? Oh yeah, I've only got 1 soil left. It takes 2 per, right? Are you completely out or you have 1? Okay. So yeah, we gotta do soil. Yeah. And it took us more of the herbs and you know than we would normally expect. But I'm wondering, depending on how much of that stuff you get, I wonder if it's worth trying to turn that into profits, on Pagel, if you can get the marrow grain cheap enough. Because I got, yeah, 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 I'm sure it is. Yeah, it's worth stopping for. Because you can get 2 or 3 soil per pickup, so. Alright, so where are we? Yeah, his follow-up will take us to Ungoro, to do some more oozes down there. We've got 2 turn-ins in the southern part of Fellwood. Yeah, Astronar and Ride Up, and then Hearth. Oh, the fair is coming too. Did that start today? Oh, it starts tomorrow. Okay.
Ishnoala.
So, Astronar.
Good luck.
Yeah, Giants is good. The frost oil, even if you don't use the frost oil for the quest, you can sell it, or you could use it. I mean, it applies that uh, temporary enchantment to your weapon that when you strike things, it'll slow them and cast a frost bolt or something. Yeah, either a farm situation or kind of a situation where we're kind of pushing the envelope a little bit, and we need to get whatever buffages we can get. I don't think so, because I've seen where they use that on like patchwork. Yeah, yeah. Some of the top guilds use that on him, for the enrage phase. When he gets down to 5%, he enrages, and basically, at that point, you have very little time to kill him before he just overwhelms the tanks. So if you pop that on him when he gets to the enrage, it gives you 10 seconds where he has 25% chance less to hit. So Then Druid Healer's really got a pretty good buff in TBC if I remember correctly. I could be mistaken, but I think it was TBC when they got buffed. So Tig is pretty happy about that because she loves her druids. But I still haven't 100% decided what I'm going to do. I'm definitely going to level a Pally and take the Pally into TBC, but I don't think the Pally is going to be my main. I'm unsure if I'll level my Rogue. I probably will at some point, but not not really a priority. I think I'll definitely level my warrior and my priest and the pally. I think are going to be the ones that I go for first. Because I did enjoy playing the warrior in TBC. For raid tanking, I enjoyed that. I didn't enjoy 5-man tanking nearly as much on the warrior as I did on my pally. When you started playing in Wrath, I remember I got you on the Recruit a Friend program. Do you remember what tunes we leveled when we were just, storming through the levels, just bam, bam, bam? Do you remember what I leveled? Okay, yeah, I didn't remember what I. Might have been the Warlock. No, because I had a Warlock. Because I remember in TBC, it may have been. Because I remember starting a mage long time ago and never did anything with it in Classic. Um, so that may have been the last one that I did. Alright, so now if you talk to this guy, you can get the Cenarian Beacon, and that's what allows you to collect items to turn in for the salve. Once you get the salve, then you can cleanse the stuff yourself. Oh, I'm missing reagent. Okay. I was going to do another herb casing, but yeah, I've only got one soil. Yep.
Greetings, traveler. Go in peace.
Yeah, it's not bad. Before we hearth, let's run down. There's a potential songflower down this way. It's probably worth checking just to see. Hey, it's here and it's cleansed. All right, 3, 2, 1, click. Nice. Yeah, I think that's probably the best play. Well, we've got, yeah, we'll have that one quest for Ungoro. We can go kill Ucha, kill the other guy. Yeah. I think I'll probably buy 1 or 2 as well.
You need something? Go with honor, friend.
Yeah, and chances are there's only going to be 1 or 2 things you really need to train anyways. Yes, actually there is a heart at 1240. Maybe we should fly it on that way. No post about Dragon Slayer buff, but there is. Yeah, Regal will be dropping heart 1240 server time today.
Light flight.
To the Bay of Booty. Yeah. So in TBC, um, elixirs are put into two categories. You either have a battle or you have a uh, guardian, I think is what it's called. So a battle elixir is going to be an offensive elixir. The guardian elixir is something that's defensive. So um, offensive stuff would be like it increases agility or strength or intellect. Defensive one might be like armor. So you can have one of each, or you can have a flask because a flask counts as a guardian and a battle elixir. And all of the current world buffs will not work beyond level 63. Yes. So I would say that um, if we know when the go live day is, which we will, it would be worth getting all the buffs that you can imagine and parking your tune and being ready to go into Hellfire or skip right straight to Zangarmarsh with full raid buffs and just go hog wild. Um, yeah, I think even then there's going to be enough people with high level gear that even Zangarmarsh is going to be crowded. I think it's not a real big zone. None of the TBC zones are real big. Um, so yeah, and yeah. So I mean, it's going to be cluttered. They're going to have heavy, heavy use of layering, probably more so than what they used when Classic launched. Let's say if Classic had 3 layers, I have no idea how many they had, but if they had 3, they're going to need like 7 for TBC. So I'm thinking dungeon grinding may be the way. But so,
Time is money, friend.
because even questing, if you have Blackwing Lair gear or higher, most of the quest rewards on the first half of the expansion are not going to be upgrades. Even most of the dungeon stuff is probably not going to be upgrades. So, um, I mean, you can get most of the rep you need by dungeon grinding, so you don't really need to do the quest lines in the zones. All right, so do you need a 10 slot bag for any reason? So I was checking because I got 3 here. Yeah, I've got a few in the bank as well. Yeah, probably not. We probably won't use any of those.
Hurry back.
Probably so, yeah. I've got 13 gold power cores. All right, well, here comes the buff. Yeah. So from here, fly to Stormwind or Ironforge rather. Um, yeah, probably not a whole lot of time.
You got my attention. Off with you.
So Ironforge. Yeah, and then at that point probably call it a day. Still no word that there's going to be a head drop. So I'm yeah, me too. I haven't talked to him about it, so I don't know. I guess I'll message him now and see. Looks like he is currently in a raid boss, 17%, according to the DBM reply. No, he's in retail. LFR. He's fighting against, looking for raid, LFR Sire Denathrius. No, the easiest way is to not do it, which is the route that I have chosen with Shadowlands. I haven't even bought the expansion. I said I was going to, because I bought every other expansion in WoW, but I can't bring myself to do it.
great day now. Interesting. Be seeing you.
Half a bar from leveling. Alright, now I got the Ungoro version of the quest. Is there any engineering things we need to stock up on? We really haven't used any grenades. We didn't use any target dummies.
Very good.
Yeah, I am 14 and 9. What do you need to finish off your quest for the goblin engineering? Probably some big iron bombs. So you probably have the explosive sheep. We had to make quite a few of those. So, no, I don't have any. I'm looking at my bank. I don't have any in the bank either. Because didn't you make a bunch for leveling? Yeah, I don't. I don't have any sheep either. I thought you made some. I don't know. Well, we can make some more because the sheep take framework, wearing bronze gizmos, which I have a bunch of, heavy blasting powder, and wool cloth. I don't have any bronze frameworks. The sheep or the target dummies? Yeah, so what do we need to make a framework? Bronze, medium leather, and wool. I think I have medium leather. I got that covered. I've got 6 wool in the bank, and I've got 40 medium leather, so I got that covered. 2 bronze bars, 1 medium leather, 1 wool. Yeah, that's tight. Alright. So I'll grab some leather out of the bank. Or we can do that another time. We don't have to worry about necessarily doing all right at the moment. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just thinking about our buffs. If we're gonna go to Ungoro next and deal with a couple of those higher quests, I want to keep as much buff time as I can. Yeah, it makes a bunch of the time. Uh, 13, I think. Let me check. 13. Yeah, we got 3 quests in there now. Plus, we got the escort. Oh, wait, did we do the escort? No, we didn't. Oh, the Ringo off the mountain. Yeah, we still have the Ringo escort. We got the Ucha. We've got the dinosaur, and then we've got all the oozes. So we got 4 quests down there we can do. The Ucha one is going to be nice. That'll give me a solid one-hander.
Watch, get it back.
So right now my one-hander is kind of mediocre.
Hello. Keep your feet on the ground.
We got 2 to go talk to the guy in Faralos.
Here there.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I've got 47 Mage Weave on me. So I guess I could do a turn in if we got some extra. How are you doing for silk? Well, I've got 29 silk.
Be good.
29 and 31 is 60. So I'll give you the. Well, I mean, we might still need some silk for the dynamite. We'll hold on to the silk. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I don't think it really. Yeah, I think it gives you the same amount. I don't think it matters. The big money turn in is going to be the rune cloth. Yeah, I've got looks like 50 rune cloth. So the mage weave looks like it's going to give about 3,300. Oh, it would help if I get the rest of it out of the bank before I
What's on
run
your
over to the
mind?
guy.
Off with you.
Take Yeah, the 13 that you gave me is great, but you know, the 37 or whatever it was that I have in the bank,
Welcome.
or 47.
See you soon.
That's important. I think I'll go turn this in, and then I'm probably gonna have to
Here
call
there.
it a day. Gotta go downstairs and get cleaned up and head to my parents. I got some friends in town from Michigan. Kind of want to see them too. They'll be leaving tomorrow morning. Yep, 3,300. That puts me at 99.7%.
Watch your back.
I've the finest wares in the land. Safe travels.
I'm about the same. I got almost 3 rows in the banks or in the bags, and I've got about 4 open slots in the bank. I got some stuff I could probably throw out. Yeah. All right. Well, I think I'm going to log out and call it a day. You going to be on any more this afternoon or tomorrow? I don't really know. It could be 5, 6 o'clock, maybe a little earlier, maybe later. Um, at some point, we're going to have to monitor some stuff with NBS to see if everything worked the way it was expected to with Carlos's jobs. Um, so I'm probably going to try to be home by 6-ish. If there's no problems with NBS, then I could be available to do something after that point. Okay, yep, sounds good. Yep, catch you later.